All right, Coach. First of all, congratulations on the playoff win. It's your first playoff win for the ValleyCats since 2018. First of all, what does that mean to you to win a game like that?
Well, I think it means for me, I'm thrilled for the people that have been here this long. From our ownership group, obviously from the beginning, Matt Callahan, Rick Murphy, the Godstone family, and more importantly, these fans. I mean, you could tell the excitement in the ballpark early on. A little bit of not a dub, but the game, many of these playoff games take a little slow, almost like a slow cooking process. And these games, you had two good pitchers on the mound, just like you expect. Both guys number one, and certainly it took the motor of that, but the excitement of the crowd, and really for the support and everything I've seen 2 years. That's what I'm happiest for. And this group of guys in that. But we know 48 hours from now, it starts over.
You mentioned a really good pitching duel. Connor Wilford went 7 innings strong. Yeah. What did you like from his performance tonight?
That we were just talking about, that double play ball, getting Roby to hit the double play in the third inning with the bases loaded. In the next inning, second and third, I'll tell you, we can't win the ball game without that. And Connor was able, between those two innings, he was in total control. Those innings, he had to really battle. Now, that's credit to the Sussex team. They put the ball in play. But it was really a performance that, he was the key to the game tonight.
And you mentioned another thing about, key moments, key runs, especially that fifth inning where you guys finally broke open, it felt like. What was the mantra and the mindset going into that inning, especially and coming out of it, especially after finally getting that much-needed lead?
Oh, yeah. It was the big hit. Certainly the inning, just like they benefited from it, a couple of errors we made uncharacteristically. The shortstop, they make an error to start the inning on Josh Leslie's ball. But then, you have the situation that opened up. David Glancy with a huge hit to tie the game. And then, of course, the Monty Larry sac fly. Guys that have contributed all year. It's wonderful to see that group contributing tonight.
And speaking of contributing, Ian Walters with a massive home run in the seventh inning. I mean, that extended the ValleyCats lead. At that point, were you guys feeling a bit more confident that the win was coming your way?
Well, you don't get it. Because that eighth inning got a little hairy for us. But I will tell you, Ian's homer was huge, woke our dugout up even more so. And then you've got the two additional runs, Williams triple, big inning.
And, like you said, 48 hours going to Sussex County now. What's the mindset for the locker room heading to Sussex County in an elimination game?
Unusual are these 2 or 3s that you have an off day in between. With the travel day, rain possibility that they put them in for, because you would expect Ray just playing all 3. I'd love to get back on the field tomorrow, but I think it gives both clubs a chance to reset a little bit. This group, as you can hear in the clubhouse and the liveliness of it, they're excited. Let them enjoy it for a full night. We'll work out tomorrow. Get on the bus on Friday and try to do our best to replicate this one.
And, lastly, you mentioned a lot about the fans throughout this entire season. Even in the middle of the week, how does it feel to have that much support from them?
Outstanding job by our front office, and just a tribute to the people in the area and this community and the region that continues to support this club 30 years later, and they got a treat tonight. So.
Coach, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.